Hi, welcome to the Quinta, and it's already the end of August. Can't believe how fast that's gone. Anyway, apologies for not having put out a video recently. I've been a little bit unwell, which has been annoying, won't go into that. But we've also been really busy. We've been spending some lovely time in Greece, and there have been local parties and all sorts going on. So, let's get into that. Thanks Keith, he's on fine voice. So this summer we left Aymeric in charge of the Quinta alongside a couple of Ev's cousins who came to visit, and we put the barn conversion on hold and spent some lovely time in Greece with Shine and Kev of Shinefest fame, along with a bunch of lovely friends from the UK. So just before we left, I did my back-in, and perhaps you can see how that happened. Not my finest moment. I also published my first book on Amazon, and it's up there and there's a link in the description just in case you fancy getting hold of a copy. There was then the Village Fete, which was absolutely great fun, and Axel Flores de Viva was able to collect lots of signatures for the petition against the expansion of the mine. And I even got onto the TV news, but more on that later. We have had a few wildfires this year, but thankfully the Bomberos have done a wonderful job of fighting them. And finally, Ev went to look at some of the archaeological treasures that are to be found right next to the Quinta. So, there's lots to see. Let's get into it. Spent an absolutely lovely week in Greece, and that included all the proper tourist things, including a visit to the Gates of Hades and a trip on the River Styx. Wow, just come through the River Styx. This is incredible. So here we are in Hades. How was Hades for you?
It's pretty good.
My goodness me, you can just imagine the guys back in the day with maybe a smoking pitch torch climbing their way through here, and it's an absolute labyrinth. Looks like icing. A few million tons of rock up there. And back out. Oh, that has to be 20 degrees hotter.
I've got ADHD. I think 10 minutes is enough.
Yeah, your ADHD has enough for you, Ben. So what do you think about Hades, Ben?
Fantastic. Well worth 66 euros.
That's the main thing.
out my credit cards.
I thought it was one of those nice ones
It's
that
also
beat on the food and stuff.
scan proof. It's got like a, they call it.
Alright, how are you going to get down without breaking your necks?
Once you've broken your legs, I'll break your arms.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, it's not breaking, I will make sure it's breaking.
It's not as hard as the plate.
I must say I rather like this Datsun Cherry pickup. Right, I deliberately haven't brought my wallet. Wow. That's the Church of Agnicolas, or St. Nicholas. Pretty cool. I wonder if the door's open. Nope. Got a little lodge. I'm not even going to bother trying the door. Look at that. Wow, look at that. Cool. A modern amphitheatre made just for us. So apparently they built this and never finished it. What an amazing place, and nobody uses it.
Yeah.
Wow. So that down there is Stupa Bay. So they've got these amazing sort of runs in between. I guess that they're so that you can pop in and out. I'm being called, but I'm ignoring it. And they've got these changing rooms. Wow. What a shame not to finish these things. Let's have a look in through here. I doubt we'll see anything. Anybody in there? Wow. Ed Sheeran comes here on holiday. What are you waiting for, Ed? Come and sort this place out. Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him well. Figs. They're not poisonous. Oh, they're nice. Yeah, unfortunately I pulled the branch off and I tried to pick a fig. Lovely.
Like a tree? Oh God.
Is that Stupa down in the distance then?
Yeah.
Calogria Beach, which is where we're going.
Some of the places built into the side of the hill.
And that little white house over there was actually Zorba the Greek's house, where the book was written anyway. Ben had the great idea of hiring boats, so we woke the kids up early and set sail. Good morning, everybody. Hello. We have a boat. And everyone else is slowly getting onto their boats, and we're going to go for a sail. Hooray. Haven't been on a boat for a while. This rather nice house, that one there, is where Stephen Fry wrote Mythos and Heroes and other such books. The water is an amazing colour. And we're out and about. Shark! Thank you so much to Shine and Kev. We had a great time and it all went far too fast. We headed back to Athens where wildfires were raging, some very close to the airport and clearly visible from the plane as we took off. Stay safe down there, guys. And so it was, we arrived back on the Kinta and to the village fete on the 15th of August, which is the 2-year anniversary of the devastating wildfire that nearly destroyed the Kinta in its entirety. Luckily, this year it all went off without drama. The procession followed by a presentation on the plans to expand the mine by Axel Flores de Viva, and then much dancing ensued. I had loads of comments on the video that I put out on the mine. Most were supportive. Some reminding me that if I want to use a mobile phone, then I'm using a lithium battery. Yeah, that's true, but this mine is actually for ceramics, so it's not exactly comparable. And some were telling me that I'm only concerned because it affects us ourselves. Well, that's as maybe. But I think globally, act locally, no? Still, there are a whole lot of people involved in the movement, and of course I'll put links below if you'd like to sign the petitions. We even made the news, and I was one of those that were interviewed. We are just outside the national park. It is a region of outstanding natural beauty, and we are worried because the expansion of the mine will destroy nature, will have an impact on tourism, on agriculture, on everything. Some comments on previous videos where I've mentioned wildfires have reminded me that not all wildfires are arson. Some do indeed have a natural origin. I'm not sure about this one. Thankfully, it was extinguished rapidly by the brave firefighters. However, I thought I'd share with you some official statistics. As you can see, the vast majority of wildfires are in fact due to either negligence or to arson. In fact, in the decade 2013 to 2023, 60.6% of all fires started came under these two categories, with less than 1% being of natural origin. And that's really something to think about. Just down from the Kinta, Ev joined some of the local community to look at an ancient Roman road. Just sweeping off the surface reveals these amazing flagstones. It's incredible to think that these have been here for so long, and they're being documented as this area falls within the mine concession. There are in fact lots of Roman sites locally, showing that this has been a thriving community for a very, very long time. Even older are these Neolithic carvings, thought to be burial sites. These ones are at least 4,000 years old, which is pretty amazing.
Oh, e tu? Sì. Anda.
Ah, guarda,
Ali.
però Pedro c'è una scultura. Vuoi dire? Voglio, voglio. Ero
This wind. Meow! Honestly. Go on a pussycat. Meow. So there we are. Thank you very much indeed for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and that's what we've been up to this summer. I hope you had a good one. You had a good one, didn't you? We'll be getting back into the swing of things going forward, and please do come on that journey. Please do hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. And here's another shameless plug for my book. The link's down below. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time. It doesn't look very well, to say the least. Pussycat, why have you got a snake? Oh dear, oh dear.